and here I am fighting an idol.
Idol rides over the pier.
Me and Nina played on Surviving Bloomington together.
Previously on Survivor Weekender.
We can be said I pulled crazy rabbits out of my ass.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Nina will not count. Sixth vote. Nina does not count. Next person voted on Survivor Weekender Season 3. Rusi, that's enough. Rusi, your tribe is spoken. It's time for you to go.
Do you mind saying where you found it, or are you going to keep that to yourself?
I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Respect.
I think everyone wants to know.
Alright.
Danny gave me an idol and told me to vote for Rusi maybe 5 minutes before we lined up. So I did. I didn't have it for that long of amount of time. Yeah. So it's not something I've kept from you. Yeah. Well, I did vote for you. I'm gonna be honest about that. Rusi was your name. And everyone kept just talking to me about how close you with your team. So I was like, I was not gonna be able to do nothing about that. I'm just out here trying and doing everything I can to stay in this game. I understand it, you know, you're like, fuck everybody who voted for me. Like, no. Because that would be the majority of people, and that would, I wouldn't last much longer. Yeah. You know, you're gonna have to do what you need to do to protect yourself. And
You're gonna do what you need to do.
yes.
So I just wanted to explain where I was coming from, and let's keep talking. Before Tribal Council this round, it seems like everybody is going to be voting for Nina, and that does not fit in my plan. I know Nina coming into this, and I'm here to stir up the pot, play the game hard, be a memorable player. So I gave Nina my idol, full send, and told her to vote for Rusi. I also told Max the plan. Well, there's a lot of trust to put in other people and kind of just be like, listen to me, this is what we're gonna do. Don't fuck it up.
Wait, did we know who voted for her? For Rusi?
The people who voted for Rusi are on top.
No, they're on the bottom because the rest of us are the majority.
Yeah.
But who voted for
That
Rusi?
was the first vote in Nina with really small letters.
So nobody said they voted Rusi?
I've not heard anybody own up to it, but that's an even scarier thought.
Danny told me to do all this, and now Danny's lying to everybody about it, putting me in a bad spot. I'm in some big trouble.
That vote, I don't know what's going on. Max is just all over the place. I don't know if he found the idol on the pier and he's giving it away.
I don't know where his head's at. I don't know what he's doing.
He's sporadic, and now he's just clearly clamoring at the wall for things.
So is he going to team up with Nina? Like, what is his plan?
He didn't want to admit that he would vote it that way, but he also didn't say he voted for Nina. So that's not good to know.
Well, what do you think the other vote is for? Oh, you think Tasha's in on it?
Yes,
Like,
if he told Tasha that I had an idol, then I think it was those three sitting on the bench.
well, she had an idol.
Who?
Tasha.
Tasha has an idol?
She's the one that had the idol.
She opened up the cryptex. Oh, I knew you guys were lying about that. There's no way Zula had the idol, but good to know.
As long as it's not me, I don't really care right now. I'm just blowing up people's game and causing chaos. I told Danny that Tasha has the idol.
So we need to get out them. They're clearly working together. Tasha and Max are obviously working together. So.
Oh.
But if it was you who voted for her, then I just spilled everything. But, you know.
No, I'm not.
Did you vote for Rusi? You were told to?
I'm still trying to act.
I don't think anyone's trusting Max.
Yeah.
I was literally helping him this time around. Like, I literally was like, we're helping you.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is actually saying your name.
Yeah.
And what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, good for him if he wants chaos. He got it. But, like, now you just made your target even bigger when I just diffused all that for you.
Yeah.
I swear, I could get into it. I think Max had an idol.
I don't think Max would do it.
Really?
He's too concerned about himself.
Danny was the one who told me
He told
it was
me,
her
he said.
initially. Like,
He said he
that's
told
why
me.
like she knew it was gonna be on her.
Danny found out Nina had an idol. Danny said it Lucy. And then when I was literally sitting at the council while I was asking questions, I whispered to him and said, Nina's got an idol with Lucy.
When Nina played her idol, I was like, throw in the towel, that's it. Like, Nina's definitely voting for me, What I had heard, it was like me or Nina. So I was surprised it was Rusi, but I'm really ready to be done for the day and would just like to sleep here, make it to day 3.
Something else I wanted to say is that at the journey that Alex Marison and I were on, we did actually open the box and got something, promised to keep it secret. Marison immediately told Danny and Max. And then I found out Nina knew and Rusi knew, because Rusi told me she knew.
Everyone knows.
So I feel like it's gonna start, So I want to tell you. I don't know if you've heard.
Oh no, everyone knows.
Okay, cool.
I was just waiting for you to tell me.
I think one of the main drivers right now is Corey, honestly. He is in good graces of everyone. We keep talking about voting out threats and acknowledging Corey as a threat, but Corey's never a name. So he's in a really good spot right now.
Well, you should have told me that then, because then I would even more fought for you over Maris to keep you, to even make your ailment stronger. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tree mail. Hands. I need hands. Orders are ready and people are hungry. It is time for the Survivor auction. Please report to Ponderosa and be ready to party.
If you don't have any money yet, if you want money, you're gonna have to find it. The money is scattered, hidden in the jungle atrium room upstairs.
They thought of everything.
You're gonna run upstairs, look for a hidden envelope with money. When you find an envelope, you have to run back down here. You will place your money on your name, and then you can run back up and look for more. At the end of 10 minutes, what everyone has is what they will have in the auction. Once you have your money, you will be bidding on a number of items. The number of items is somewhere between 6 and 15. You don't know how many there will be. And once the final item is sold, the auction will be over. Here's why you care. The player with the most money remaining at the end of the auction loses their vote in the next tribal council. Okay, you can go look for your money.
Actually? Yeah, like her. In here? It's only in here. It's only in the lower room. All the way back to here. Really? Some of it might be hard to see. Some of it might be very incredible to see. Ow!
Hello?
Some might be looking not very fast. Oh, finally. I have to go in here. I don't know how to go.
just spend all your money on one. Oh, nice. Down here's good.
Does anyone want this envelope? There's $2
I'll take it.
Probably not a lot.
Competitive juices flowing. Yeah, cheerleading is super fucking messy.
Don't tell people anything.
We were a production member want to hide something. The stairs over here.
Hi guys. If I lose my vote, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. But also, I think it's too late for early Lazaro at this point. It's too late for me.
I don't know, they're pretty hidden.
Oh, Joseph's not back there. Yeah.
Oh, she might get it. You guys all look pretty even in terms of envelopes. I counted. I wanted to even kind of go with it, you know.
Okay. To recap, and I'll keep you updated on these totals as we go so you can strategize accordingly. Max has 260, Allie has 40, Corey has 360, Danny has 400, Brittany has 360, Alex has 360, Nina has 280, Tasha has 220, and Joseph has 420. Okay, and just a reminder, the person with the most money at the end of this auction, which will be announced without warning, will lose their vote at the next tribal council. Okay, the first item up for bid, a soda and a bowl of popcorn freshly popped from our popcorn machine.
$40.
40 from Allie.
60.
60 for Tasha. 60 to Tasha is sold. Here is your soda, and here is your bowl, and you can serve yourself popcorn from the popcorn machine.
Right.
Ooh. Okay. The next item up for auction is a portable fan.
20.
20, 40, 60,
100.
100.
120.
120.
140.
140. Going. And sold for 140.
Yeah!
Here you are. The next item is an item that doesn't exist yet, but It will exist tomorrow morning when you get a coffee and made-to-order breakfast sandwich delivered to you at camp. 360. All right, 360 is sold to Alex. Thank you. The next item will be covered. 360 to Corey. You don't even know what this is.
You said covered, right?
Yep.
Sure. 380.
380. All right. 380 is sold to Dinah. Want to know what you got?
Sure.
So you can have all the DeJour shots that you want with that volume of Malort and that volume of Dijon.
Thanks.
The next item will also remain covered. Did I hear a 420? All right. Sold to Joseph. You want to know what you bought?
I'd love to see it.
An apple. Yes. The next item is also covered.
360.
You both bet 360. You're gonna both come up and draw for the right to buy the item. Okay, 360 sold to Brittany. You just got this. Now.
Wow. You have just bought yourself out of this auction. Please exit the building immediately. You will forfeit your money so you are safe and cannot lose your vote.
Thanks for participating, Brittany. The next item is a hammock. 140 to me. 360 to Corey. Sold. The next item is a 4-pack of New Glarus Spotted Cow beers. 140 to Tasha. 160 to Tasha. Going and sold to Tasha for 160. Only in Wisconsin. The next item will remain covered. 160. 160 to Max. And sold to Max for 160. You just bought a huge pile of chocolate chip cookies.
I want one.
I do. Can I have one? Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take one. Thank you. Alright.
The next item is a little unusual. As background, the people who you have voted out, who are in Ponderosa currently, have been placing bets related to your performance in the game. And one of the things they've been betting on is who's going to make it to the final 3. Whoever buys this next auction item will get to see how many people have bet on different players to make the final 3. 140 to Nina. And sold to Nina. Here is a sheet showing the bets that have been placed. All right. The next item is a Celsius. 40 to Alex. 60 to Max. And sold to Max for 60. The next item. 40. Okay, we have 2 bids for 40 on another bowl of popcorn. You're gonna draw a chance card.
Quiet.
Okay. Allie has 40, Danny has 20, and there are no more items in this auction. So Allie, you will lose your vote at the next tribal council. Okay.
Oh my god, stop Thomas.
Thank you for playing at the super fun Survivor auction.
Oh, straight outside.
30 seconds.
Come see what we're celebrating at the Olive Garden. There are costumes and masks, but it's not Halloween. There is a feast of special holiday dishes, but it's not Thanksgiving. There are wonderful treats, but it's not a birthday. It's Carnival of Venice, a bit of the best of every holiday. And it's going on now at the Olive Garden Italian restaurant, where all the best of Italy and Venice is yours.
I do not know. Danny figured it out and told me to vote Lucy instead, and I did.
Could it have been Danny's idol? Or no? Could Danny have an idol? I mean, I don't know why.
Would Danny have an idol to Nina?
So, I want to believe you because I really like you and I love working with you and I trust you a lot. I trust Max because he's speaking. But I mean, you guys were whispering shit in the line and he said that he found out in the line.
Well, because he kept talking to me, and he kept going, what's the plan, what's the plan? And I finally just turned around to him, and I go, stop. And guess what? This is how you'll know that this wasn't about that. He has an idol. And Max.
How do you know that?
Because he told me, and that's what he kept whispering to me in line. And he kept being like, am I going to be the vote? Am I going to be the vote? And now he's over here telling people that I'm doing shit.
You want to tell us why you did that?
Voted for Lucy?
Yeah.
How do you know I voted?
Because you're a terrible liar. I mean, you came out of the water wet too, so did you find the idol under the pier? I mean, all four of us know about it.
You all four of you know. Oh,
No.
clue. I left, I didn't find it.
Wait, what clue?
The dessert.
Bless your soul.
No, I thought you know.
No, why didn't someone tell me anything? Guys, oh my god. I mean, I literally said I wanted to come and play the bimbo and I didn't think I'd actually be the dumbass of the tribe. I was so out of the loop on literally everything. I was out of the loop on that vote. And apparently my entire new soup tribe saw this idol clue at the bottom of the cake pan. And I guess I was the only one who missed it. And they go, oh, honey, you missed that? And I really thought I was really close with Danny and I liked them a lot. And now I just don't trust them. I can't fucking keep up with all this shit. I just learned these people's names like a day ago. Fucking Joseph is Josh or Jordan or Jackson or Jason or, oh my god, Carter, Carson, Clyde, I don't fucking know. And I lost my votes and I'm so pissed and I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm literally a zero value add to anyone's equation right now. So if I already think I'm out of it, I'm about to be like 200 more times out of it. I don't think that they're gonna vote me out because I'm literally such a fucking non-threat. I don't know anything about anyone, about anywhere, about anywho. This anger has given me my energy back, so let's fucking go. Like, who's trying to talk? Because I can't help because I don't have a vote. Sorry, but I would still love to know what's going on, guys. And maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna stir up some shit. This is when really things start taking form and shape into who's actually gonna be in the final. I don't wanna be a goat. I don't wanna be made a fool of in front of the jury. It just means I need to start playing really fucking hard and have a little comeback story because I love a comeback story.
I actually really need ibuprofen and I said really awful plans. So.
Don't feel bad.
What to expect?
As soon as he stopped looking at me, he's like,
It's alright.
oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Would you been on the?
You're gonna have my card.
It was just like,
It's the beginning of the game. That's fine.
like I should have. Yeah, the money.
Yeah. Oh, don't feel bad.
Sorry for like.
I thought that was cool.
Honestly, but yeah, helpful.
She's not. She's not bad.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You're good. Don't apologize.
Yeah, it's just fun to be like, oh,
No, you're good. I think she'll understand. Yeah, again. You're good.
I appreciate you.
She's right there if you want to talk to her.
Can we hug? About the what? Oh my God, are you serious? I should let you. Girl, are you serious? Please. Girl, it's a game. It's literally, it's popcorn, baby. It's popcorn. Oh, wait. How do you want me to get inside? Please. Oh my God. Baby. Don't feel stupid. Come on. Dude, that's the thing. Like, this game is all about love, man. Like, there's so many stupid, fucked up sides. So much. And now I'm just like, well, I'm okay. Thank you. Oh, I just felt bad. I felt like I caused Ellie to lose her love. Oh my God. No. Your knee or something. No, it's okay. I just felt bad. I realized, like, that's what happened. And that's the thing is, one of these conniving ass motherfuckers would have swept in and bet 65. Like, you know, like there's some fuck shit going on that I'm clearly not kind of.
It's like 3 people that I'm like so over it. Like I'm so ready. Like if one more thing sets me up tonight, like I'm so ready to just like burn everything down tomorrow and just
Actually, fuck this. Like, I'll even attempt by
I'm
myself.
actually so freaking like I don't know. Like I just got so pissed off today, just for like no reason. I'm just like hungry and tired. I'm just like you guys are like nice. I'm like I'm sorry.
It's just nice being around genuine people, and it's like I know that we're all gonna be like homies outside of the game.
Like I'm so happy. I'm sad that you were like the last person I met because I
know, isn't she the belle? You're sweet. What time is it?
Tasha was really upset here. I was just comforting her and she was crying, but also she's lost my trust a little bit with working with Max. She voted for Rusi with Max and it seemed really close-knit, and Max is telling her things like Danny has an idol and those kind of things, so like I don't know if I can trust her fully anymore, and I thought she was my number one. And she just came up to me and she was crying about Allie, and I didn't know if they were that close, or so I don't know. I don't know if she's trying to play mental games with me, and it's really hard to understand real emotion from fake emotion to is this true life? Is she actually feeling this way, or is she just being really a master manipulator? It's just, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt because we've been working together, but it's so hard to judge people's emotions right now, like, and have any sense if they're real or not.
Because I was told at tribal council when we were all sitting around, this he whispered it to me. That's what he whispered. I got whispered to me.
I'm actually so over like Damon and Max.
And it was like,
We're talking about the receipt stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like we should just like come clean about who voted for receipt.
Yeah, I do too, because I know that Max is out here throwing my name under the bus.
Well, but yeah, because like he's like saying that someone told him in line, and like I just feel like you're saying you were the only one talking to him in line.
Yeah, well, I think that's a perfect point.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I just
so it's like
say that.
So I just like I don't feel like I know either of you two super well, and I just feel like I just want like the truth. Honestly, like I'm kind of like I don't want to like sift through lies.
Yeah, well, I did not vote for Rusi, and I did talk to him in line, but it was to quell his own nerves because he was over there being frantic as fuck. Because frankly, he found the Doc idol, and he goes, "Do I need to play it, Danny? Do I need to play it?" I turned around and I said, "Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!"
I mean, I know it's like the nature of the game, but like it just feels like so crappy to be like lied to like again and again. And it's like Danny's been telling me this, and I'm like.
Yeah.
It's like you just will keep lying.
Yeah.
It's like you'll keep trying to like just hammer home the lie.
Danny gotta go. Max gotta go.
Are you ready for your final immunity challenge of the night?
Yeah.
Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story, and you should listen closely. In the beginning, there was simply the Olive Garden of Eden. Most people believe this garden was located in Mesopotamia, but recent studies have determined it was actually located 11 miles west of downtown Milwaukee in the Wisconsin prairie. Now, back then, Adam was hungry. The angels were hungry, and Olive Garden's supreme leader, Robert Darden, was hungry. Here's exactly how people subsisted in those early days. Adam gathered fire from both sugar maples and bur oaks to feed the ovens, and Mr. Darden said it was good. Adam built a mill on the banks of the Fox River to make Mr. Darden's flour. Mr. Darden combined this flour with yeast, salt, sugar, garlic powder, olive oil, and water, and from the resulting dough crafted the first breadsticks. Adam searched all the way from Waukesha to Lake Geneva to find the freshest eggplant, and Mr. Darden said it was good for his eggplant parm. For Mr. Darden's mouth-watering shrimp carbonara, special badger trumpet mushrooms needed to be retrieved from the groves outside New Berlin. Adam to retrieve them under the light of the waxing crescent moon. Mr. Darden's calamari was retrieved from the waters of Lake Winnebago. Sweet basil, Roma tomatoes, romaine, and red leaf lettuce, and offered half-price wine sales to those coming in. She was punished for eating Mr. Darden's tiramisu out of the divine walk-in. And they went and dwelt in the land of stale breadsticks and lukewarm Alfredo in the east of Eden. This challenge is simple. You are going to race out to a series of 4 stations in the field over here. Each station has a question and 3 possible answers. You are going to take a cup associated with the answer that you think is right. You are then going to run back here with the cup, drink the beverage, and find out whether there is a gold coin in the bottom of your cup. If it's a gold coin, that means you were right. Place the gold coin on your name mat. You need to get 4 correct answers from 4 different stations. The first 2 players to finish this will then compete in a separate head-to-head challenge that I'll explain after. All right, survivors ready. Go! Yeah, what? Nina back already. Your first one. That's a coin. Tasha with the coin. Joseph with the coin. Alex got one wrong. Allie has a coin. A couple wrong answers. Joseph back. He is the first one with 2 coins. Nina back, 2 coins. Max has a coin. Corey has a coin. Tasha is wrong.
Allie has 2 now.
Allie has 2. Danny with their first coin. Joseph is now back. Joseph and Nina are pulling away with 3 coins each. Alex with his first coin. Corey with 2. Max with his second. Allie with 3 now. Danny with 2. Joseph has 4. Joseph has done it. We're looking for 1 more. Could it be Nina? Nina has 4. It's Joseph and Nina. We're done. Allie just seconds away. Joseph and Nina are moving on to compete in the second round of this challenge. Okay, I'll let you get positioned. Nina getting that finesse, getting a little bit across that first one. Joseph now figuring out a little bit of an angle. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Both players have it up to the second landing point. And Joseph drops and Nina drops. It's a steep learning curve on this one. Joseph drops. Nina slowly but surely, but she drops. Joseph is fast and furious and he drops. Different approaches, but it all results in dropping. Nina's across that second one again. Either of them make it to the next phase. Joseph and a fall. Couple more falls. Joseph quickly gets back across that first run. Can he move on to the next one? Joseph is now on that second run, getting closer. And Nina catch back up. Joseph now really taking his time. It's now Joseph at the momentum, getting into the more difficult final run. In the head, Joseph slowly inches across.
That was
At least you know you can do it.
Individual immunity. Safe from the vote. Safe at tribal council. Individual immunity. Safe from the vote. After a great effort from all of you. Okay, we are going to be done for the night tonight.
No!
That's actually weird. Tribal council will be tomorrow morning, first thing. Alright.
That's so messed up.
Grab your things and head back to camp.
I'm kind of sad there's no padlock, so I don't want to go sleep in bed. But it's fine. Hopefully we're all sleeping here and then we'll...
Yeah, can I use that necklace as a pillow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do all get to go to Q3.
Yeah. Sunday. Oh.
Guys. Yeah. Good job.
Get to sleep tonight.
We are. So,
I don't know like how much time we have in the morning. I don't know how time, like I'm tired. I don't know if people want to talk now or if we want to. I'm happy to go to bed.
Yeah, I don't even know where like my sleeping is right now.
Let's figure out.
Figure that out.
Okay. We'll just reconvene in the morning.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a lawn chair, a beach lawn chair to bring up here and sit. They're lying. They're saying they voted Nina.
Yeah.
They told me Nina has an idol. Vote Lucy.
How do you think Nina got the idol?
I have no idea.
Because I heard that there was a clue to the idol in the cake.
Oh. Well, she didn't
At
eat
one
the
of
cake.
the dessert?
She didn't
No,
eat. She
but
was.
someone gave her the idol.
I mean, I don't know. It would be one of the people who ate. I've been close with Danny this whole time. I was rubbed a weird way. Like post-vote.
But what's Danny's agenda there?
Danny's agenda? Danny didn't trust Rusi. Rusi was playing just strange, unpredictable. Really think you need Tasha.
Yeah.
You need to like.
Honestly, I think I'm down with that. I don't want people to see us talking.
I know.
Max, be glad my hair's already up because I want to beat your ass right now. First off, you told people that you found out in line, but then spent the entire time whispering to me in the line when everybody else knows that we're standing next to each other. Will you shut the fuck up, please? Because you're a terrible game player and you have conversations with people. This is why Maris is out. Like, stop having conversations in earshot of other people or next to other people. I literally turned around at one point and went, shut up. Like, what the fuck? It gets worse. This motherfucker told people I have an idol, told people I told them about the vote. Fucking Tasha calls me out in front of everyone while I'm sitting right in front of her that Danny was the person that came up with this plan. So I've been doing 10 times damage control, lying off my fucking ass. I now don't have an idol to protect myself. I have people doubting my abilities. The people that I thought I locked in an alliance with, and I could have been with Nina, Max, Tasha, and myself, they just decided to shit the bed on this one. I gave you guys a fucking chance to move forward in the game when each single one of you would have been picked the fuck off and sent home. I was like, oh, smack him. You are crazy to me. And for a second time player, I expect more. I need this night to be over and I need to go to bed because I need to rejuvenate because this has just been exhausting. And I feel betrayed. I feel backstabbed. And I'm ready for revenge.
I think it might be Danny who gave it to her, which makes no sense. But I don't know how else she got one. Tasha has the other ones in the cryptex. I fucked up by talking to Tasha at Tribal, thought no one would notice. And now Danny's really mad that I said it was Danny who told me. But I'm upset because Danny is throwing me under the bus repeatedly, and I'm hearing it from other people. So I want a second idol now, which is why I'm out here this hour. Might as well burn some energy, try to make myself sleepy, look for an idol.
Introducing Olive Garden's 2 newest tours of Italy. We begin in northern Italy. Discover winding slopes of velvety fettuccine alfredo with portobello peaks, overlooking rich chicken Lombardi with smoked Italian cheeses and bacon, and indulgent Asiago tortelloni. Or head south to explore the bold, spicy flavors of the Mediterranean coast, all served with unlimited salad and fresh-baked breadsticks. Hurry in, only available through the holidays. At Olive Garden, we're all family here. Now order Olive Garden to go on your smartphone.
We had a lovely night's sleep, good to take a break, but it has been rapid since the moment we woke up. Everyone was so antsy to get to chatting, and there's plants flying everywhere.
Do you remember when we got that dessert reward from one of the challenges? Well, inside the desserts at the bottom of one of the cakes, it was a clue that said there is an idol at the dock. And that's why he's wet, and he got the idol at the dock.
He just told us that he looked, got all wet, didn't find it.
No, just paddleboarded. So no, he has an idol, and he was paranoid about playing that. So then, when he's in line telling me all these things, no, you'll be fine.
I'm trying to say you have an idol.
Oh, funny.
You got the original salad idol from the crypt.
I know from the crypt text.
Not according to Max.
Okay. You know what? I'm getting really fed up with him because as a returning player, this is just ridiculous. And I've done nothing but stick my neck out on the line the entire game for him, and this is how I get repaid.
After last vote, I thought I was fucked because I've been trying to recoup some of that trust with Dina. The way that vote out happened meant that there was like relationships that I didn't necessarily know about that kept her in the game. So I've been working really hard to figure out what those relationships are, how far they extend, and in this vote, make sure that I have all of the information in terms of who's on the chopping block.
So I think Danny, you tipped Max off. So that's actually true. And then Max did tell Tasha, so they all were in on it with Nina.
Where did she get the idol?
I don't know.
I found it.
Yeah, come on over. I believe your story.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
But I don't know if you still have the idol or you gave it to Nina.
Okay. I did not get Nina. I would never.
I know, I figured not.
Okay. I'm wondering if Danny gave Nina the idol.
I think everyone is pretty sure you had an idol and you gave it to Nina or you have it yourself.
Yeah.
And Danny said that you probably gave it to Nina. And so I think it's like, I think one of the ways to prove is
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll show it to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's you don't have to.
It's terrible risk.
We already thought you had it anyway.
Because
like,
I was
Yeah.
I think Max is a very strong competitor, but at the same time, I feel like he's playing a genuine game. So I want to keep him around for a little longer. I don't trust him.
I think that was a sneaky fucking move from Danny. Crazy one for the jury.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah.
Like everyone's reactions, because so little people know.
Yeah.
They have to be.
I'm sleeping good. I was the last one awake. Like, duh. I was like, wow, I didn't even notice anyone woke up. I was in serenity. Like, I was having a great dream. It was so fun. And then I'm like, fuck, it's 6:30. Everyone's up. That's our wake-up call.
Danny's lying to everyone. I don't trust Danny. I don't think anyone here can. And obviously, I know they're gunning for me. That's pretty obvious. But like, if you guys, I think I would be better for you guys to go forward with, because here I'm telling you, I swear to God, it's the truth. Yeah. I'm not like going around telling everyone to everything. And Danny's telling everyone I have an idol. I looked for an idol. That's why I was soaking wet. I did look, didn't find it. Danny's had an idol since day one of the cryptids. And this is me trying to save my own ass, right? But I feel like Danny's overplayed. I feel like Danny's just talking to everyone. They might have given their idol to Nina.
These people are fucking crazy, okay? I thought I was crazy. These people are insane. Danny, Max, y'all are sick. You're sick. Danny's crazy. And that's like really sad to say because I thought we were like this.
Oh, I was kind of laughing when Max was like, Danny just like lies so much, talks so much, doing too much. I'm like, Max, this is you. So I feel a lot worse today. I just feel like, I don't know what it is, but 90% of the tribe is like getting under my skin at this point. I just feel like I really have learned that I don't like being lied to. And there's like a couple people, I think Nina, Danny, and Max, that I don't know if they just like think I'm stupid, but I feel like they just keep lying to me, and it's like starting to get annoying.
Nina is my arch nemesis.
Yeah, I want Nina out really badly.
I really want Nina out.
Nina?
I was falling asleep and I was like, I need a nemesis, so it's Nina. Sorry, girl.
I want Nina, Danny, and Max. Like, they gotta go. They gotta
Get
go.
out of my hair. I'm so over it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so fucking over it.
No, 100%.
If I survive this, I'm taking a shot. What a crazy night last night. I pulled off a big blindside on Brucey. Coming into today, I definitely know that my name is out there. I am not an idiot. There is a high likelihood I am catching multiple votes at this tribal council. Max exposing that I found the Cryptex idol and the fact that he thinks that I gave it to Nina means that I am exposed without an idol, and I already think people view me as a threat. You throw me under the bus, you said I came up with the Brucey plan, like, all of these things have just pointed back to me, and I'm catching a lot of heat.
Like, I understand why me saying Danny told me makes you the person of interest, right? So I apologize for not like having a plan about that. Eventful morning, had to talk with Danny, had to clear some air. I told one person that Danny told me to vote Brucey, and then that really upset Danny. For good cause, I understand.
I'm in a better position in the game, and that I was able to get this Brucey vote. They didn't think I was a part of it, and they thought you were. So we could have been able to camouflage that. Now they've pitted us against each other, and we're going to find ourselves on the jury.
Well,
Point blank.
We could, if everyone thinks we're against each other now, like, we're more powerful if we're not.
Except we've made ourselves the number 1 and 2 targets for this round. Everybody is talking about voting one of us out. I literally put the plan together, told you to trust me, saved you from playing your idol, came up with a plan that would have put us in a majority alliance with one of your closest allies, Tasha. But it's okay. Like, is Tasha even down?
I have Tasha in my back pocket.
And everybody knows that, love, frankly.
That's okay. That's okay.
And also, why would you tell them that I opened up the crypt text and found that idol?
Who said I told you that?
Joseph.
Joseph? I never said that.
I've heard that from multiple people, though, love. So at this point, I know you've told them, and I've told them about your doc idol.
Danny's been spreading a lot of stuff about me, saying I have an idol, which I do, saying that I orchestrated Lucy, which I did not. Sometimes you gotta have the tough conversations.
Yeah. Was it like Danny or Max? They're kind of saying opposite stories.
I mean, I got the vibe that I was going, and Danny was the only one who gave me
a tip.
Anything.
So if you guys want to go with Danny, that's someone who's going to tell those kinds of lies. Whereas
he's such a good liar.
Very
good liar.
And that talk with Danny over there, I'm like, I don't get that. Like, very persuasive, charismatic, tall, you look up to him.
I was ready to throw up when I heard that we were not having to vote until this morning because that's just so much time. But I think that time has allowed everybody to get off of me. And so now other plans are developing to get bigger threats out with people with idols and advantages.
Are you still in Danny, like you just said?
How do you feel? Don't you say here?
If it gets me further, it gets me further.
Yeah, it's not before the room at this point.
Yeah, it's not like I'm indebted.
No.
It's such a mess. Dane has just lied to me every conversation I've had for the last like 20, and I'm just like, yeah, I want Dane out.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
Is it really just Max or Danny at this point? It's crazy.
It's the episode Max v. Danny.
Danny.
Max v. Danny.
Max v. Danny.
I have immunity, so I know it's not me. But that does not make this any less nerve-wracking or stressful because this is such a make or break vote. There's like 3 or 4 plans. Like a main initial plan was Max and Danny were against each other and we're just gonna probably vote Max and Danny might be collateral. Then a sub-plan that Danny made was like a group of us vote out Alex, which theoretically gives me an idol as amulet holders with Alex.
Which would give you
Who would be that 5?
It would be you, me, Danny, Brittany, and hopefully Corey.
So Alex Wynn's the first I'm hearing.
Okay.
So like, I'm thinking about it.
I'm definitely probably going to be voting for Alex, which isn't the person I would want out of the game, but it's the one I think there's maybe a little more traction on. It also gets rid of the amulet, and we could possibly flush Max's idol.
So I think it's obvious that Max are trying to like
Take a riff. It's ridiculous. Like, they're both being so messy.
I'm hoping we can pull off a good move right now where we have Corey, Allie, Joseph, myself, and Brittany. Allie doesn't have a vote, so that's 4 versus Max, Danny, Nina, and Tasha, so 4-4. And then I'm hoping Joseph and I can use our steal a vote from the amulets to take one, and it'll be 5-3. But it might be a last minute decision of who we're targeting because we do know they have an idol. So we're just trying to figure out who they're gonna play it for.
So we need to steal Max. He's gonna get nervous, play his idol, we're gonna flush the idol.
And we're all voting.
So we're trying to play it off that we're gonna vote for Max, and Danny will be the collateral damage. When in actuality, we're gonna steal the vote, and then vote out Nina. Well, and then also I want this plan to happen because it's gonna take up the amulet power.
Nina's about to go tell Max to pretty much play his idol too, so then we'll flush his idol. So that's 2 people with advantages gone.
Okay.
So that's
what we need.
Damn. That'd be a successful tribal.
My heart is like gonna fall
okay.
out my ass.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay. You're coming.
Yeah.
My trust is in you guys, so.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many different factors. Like, if there's an idol and an amulet and another idol, like, we gotta drain these things and then at least not be the collateral damage. So, let's do that.
Do you think they're gonna make us release the steel? So wait, what happens if we do the same thing, but we don't use the steel? So say like before tribal, we're just like, whatever, we're just like, okay, like, we don't actually need to, we just do it.
Alex, what is the state of the game right now?
It's pretty chaotic. There's a lot of like lies, and I feel like there's a lot of people that will just kind of keep lying to me. I don't have a lot of trust right now with the people that I'm with.
Brittany, who does chaos benefit right now in this game?
For people who are at the bottom, like, chaos is beneficial because it's your opportunity to kind of like move your way up the ladder.
Tasha, Brittany was talking about kind of being at the bottom and trying to move your way up the ladder. Does that metaphor seem apt?
I definitely think so, but I think we're also at the point of the game, kind of like Alex said, where it's hard to know where to put your trust in. So I feel like we're all kind of feeling on different levels of the ladder at every minute of this game.
The sandwich here is a reminder that we had a kind of involved evening last night between auction, multi-part challenge, a lot going on. How was that evening for you?
We were all exhausted, and multiple people were just like, can we go to bed, please? We all just kind of settled where we were sleeping, and it got quiet real fast.
Danny, what's the feeling after everything that went down last night, waking up this morning, kind of facing the cold, hard light of the morning?
I definitely don't feel like I'm cold. I think I'm in a hot seat. It's no surprise to anybody here that I caught a lot of flack for what happened at the last tribal council. Max and I have kind of been at each other's throats. It's just been kind of contentious, and I definitely don't feel like people have woken up and felt chill about it. If anything, we kind of woke up like drunk.
So Max, at each other's throats, that ring true to you?
Oh, metaphorically in the game, perhaps. I don't think it's that intense, but I think Danny and I have been cast on like opposite ends of the pole here.
Is there any sense of like, hey, maybe we should take a step back and work things out, or do you feel like it's too late for that?
I never think you should close the door on a potential ally, because that's when you start to shut out possibilities in your game. I think we talked about it even with the two of us, like they're gonna rile us up and be the two people that, like, they'll tell us things that I said about him or things that he said about me, and they might not even be true.
I totally agree with Danny. And the game's interesting. It's like it was sort of just like a tiny thing that sort of spiraled into all this, and of course the other people love it because it's not them, it's Max or Danny, so they're going to take that tiny thing and twist it and enlarge it.
Allie, do you think there are two factions in this game, one where Danny is on one faction and Max is on another, and this is a battle right now? Is that how you see things?
I don't know, it would be cool to have a Max v Danny episode and just have them, like, dig it out a little bit. I think it is a little bit deeper than that. I think there's way more levels to it. Alliances are, like, out the door. I feel like it really is just voting blocks, like, get us to the next. I mean, there's definitely people who are closer than others and all of that, but there's not, like, a dominant 3 or whatever.
Joseph, as far as you can tell, how is this vote going to affect that situation? If it's fluid voting blocks, people are trying to align in different ways, is this vote going to kind of make a clearer line in the sand that people are going to have a harder time evolving away from?
There'll always be options open. There's too few people here to close the door to anything, and people have voted against each other in the past, and you have to move forward from it. We're all playing the game for ourselves, so everyone's willing to make whatever move they have to.
Nina, we've heard that there's a Max Danny thing going on. Are they the big names in this conversation for this vote, or are there other names at play as well?
Max and Danny's names have been the biggest at the top. There are always other names other than two, but Max and Danny's are.
Would you be surprised if the vote was for someone other than one of them?
Yes and no. Surprised by everything and nothing in this game. It's a game of surprises. And
I want to talk just really briefly, Corey, about the last vote, because the outcome was probably surprising to a lot of people. Did that shake up things in the ladder that we've been talking about?
I think it opened a lot of questions into what happened, which continued this morning. Talking to Nina, she probably sounds like she had a good read on what was happening, and also maybe Semi may have been clued in, and then some other people were also clued in. So it just raised a lot of questions. And then again, you look at that like, well, are those people working together? Why were we included? Is that the master plan? Things are shifting. So it just raised a lot of questions. But again, I think with the Danny v. Max, we saw some things happen or talk about things this morning that kind of shook that out.
Do you want to care to elaborate on that?
I just think that, they may have been involved in some way, but they may have been pointing fingers.
All right, well, I think we can get to the vote and find out what the future of Max and Danny holds and the future of this group holds.
Could be anyone else.
Just when I want to play our amulets for steal a vote.
Okay.
We have two.
These are 2 advantage amulets. They, when played collectively, give the holders a steal a vote advantage. Whose vote would you like to steal?
I think we want to steal Danny's vote.
I have cute voting conventions, please.
Okay, we'll get to the vote. Max, you're up first.
I don't even know. Shouldn't have played your amulet right now, big dog.
I'm voting Nina twice. You just keep lying to me. You keep pulling me off and then just like lying and lying and lying. So yeah, I would vote for you 100 times if I could.
I think we fumbled back here and kind of fucked ourselves. Did not play out very well. I'm not feeling good.
The vote is for Danny. Nothing personal. Danny, I really like you a lot as a person, but I don't trust you as a player.
We'll see if this is the plan. What is the plan? Gets all the things done.
All right, I've tallied the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision will be final. Player voted out will be asked to leave tribal council immediately. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so.
Jeff, I'm not a gambling man. I like a sure thing. Let's get to the final 8 and go from there.
Are you playing this for yourself?
I'm playing it for myself.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Max will not count.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'll read the votes. First vote, Danny. Second vote, Alex. Third vote, Nina. That's 1 vote Danny, 1 vote Alex, 1 vote Nina. Fourth vote, Alex. That's 2 votes Alex, 1 vote Danny, and 1 vote Nina. Nina. We're tied. That's 2 votes Nina, 2 votes Alex, 1 vote Danny. Nina. That's 3 votes Nina, 2 votes Alex, 1 vote Danny. Next person voted out of Survivor Weekender Season 3. Nina. That's 4, that's enough. Nina, your tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Here, have an Andes, man.
Good job.
Good job. Well, based on what we heard and saw at this tribal, that may have been a surprising vote for many of you. Let's hope the surprises keep on coming. Grab your things, head back to camp.
I'm not totally surprised. Like, they tried to get me out last time. You can tell when things shift and solidify and lock in against you. I got told something that made no sense to me. That made me think that was probably they were just trying to get me out again.